beloveds, and welcome back to a special edition, full moon, super full moon edition of your weekly inspiration with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. So today is the super full moon, and the moon is in Capricorn. The sun is in Cancer, which means that we have a balance here of masculine and feminine energy. Capricorn is 180 degrees from Cancer, so they are always balanced and they're always working together. And so now that their energies are in the sun and the moon, we have this very huge energy of the masculine and feminine. So this is a time to either change or to be changed. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and take it to prayer. So just breathing in the good, the grace, and the gratitude, knowing that this divine and perfect moment is a divine and perfect moment. And so I connect with the truth. I connect with love. I connect with peace and health and vitality. I connect with the God of my understanding. And as I know that I connect with this divine, special, and beloved energy, higher self, omnipresent energy that is in, through, and as me, I absolutely know that everyone watching, everyone listening to the vibration of my voice is connected to this divine beingness. And so it is from this place of oneness, this place of wholeness, this place of complete and utter guidance, intuition, understanding, and compassion, that I speak this word, knowing right here and now, all is well in all of our affairs, in all of our relationships, in all of our finances, in all of our body temples, in all of our minds, in all of our spirits. I call it all good. I call it all great. I call it all so blessed. And I am just so grateful to speak these words, to know this truth, to speak this truth, to be this truth as I walk, talk, breathe, and have my beingness in the divine, in the good, in the grace, and in the intuition, knowing that Spirit is guiding me and providing me every single step of the way. So I release these words knowing all is well, and so are each and every one of us. I let it be, and so it is. Okay, so as I was saying, wow, that prayer was so good, and I hope that you got to really feel that energy as well. So what this super moon is, what this means is, if you've never set an intention, if you've never done anything in working with the energy of the moon, this is your time, because this super moon energy, we will feel it for the next 4 days. So we've got really now until probably Wednesday or so as it starts to grow dark, as it's waning. That's what we call a waning moon, when it's growing dark into a new moon. The new moon will be on the 26th or the 28th. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly. But again, we've got a 2-week period until that time. So what you need to do now is set some clear intentions. And what these intentions are about things that you truly desire and deserve. And the reason I'm using the words desire and deserve, because it's not about wanting, it's not about getting, it's about giving, and it's about receiving. So what are you willing to give up in exchange for what you truly deserve and desire? Again, we've spent so much time asking the questions of why, when, how, instead of asking the questions of what. What do I need to do? And so this is really the time, this is my surrendered position. I've talked about the miracle walk. So tonight, go outside and ask the moon, what do I need to embrace? What do I need to let go? What do I need to receive right now? And when you're asking those questions and allowing the energy of the moon to vibrate through you and all over you, you are being open and receptive to receiving what you deserve and desire. Don't go to the moon like this: I want. What do you want to reveal to me? One of my favorite prayers, how I wake up in the morning and how I go to sleep every night, is "Thy will be done." Most amazing prayer that you can say all day long is "Thy will be done." Not my will, thy will. And so let's go ahead and see what the cards have in store for us today. So today I was inspired to use the Ascended Masters as well as the tarot. So let's go ahead and see what the Ascended Masters have to say for us today and what our tarot have to say. Oh, so 4 cards have just jumped out magically out of the deck. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first one we get is positive change. And so what this is telling me is, yes, if we want to change, we have to allow change. Again, we can struggle and strain and push against it, or we can say, okay, I'm open and allowing it. You get to decide now. Do you want to make it hard or do you want to make it easy? Positive change starts with you. Second card we get is focus on your strengths. What are your strengths? What are you good at? What are you, what feeds your spirit? What excites you? That is your strength. That is your power. Focus on that, not what you don't have, but what you do. And then we have retreat into nature. Again, tonight, go outside in that moon energy. What do I need to embrace? What do I need to let go? Allow the energy of nature to feed you. Again, don't go out there with your phone. Don't go out there with friends. Go out there and just stand in the energy for just a few minutes and allow the vibration, that energy of Capricorn and Cancer, which is nurturing and intuitive and loving and supportive on the feminine side of Cancer, and with this huge super moon energy, with the practical side of Capricorn, which is the masculine with the sun. So again, allow yourself, you don't have to push and strain between the masculine and feminine. You have to come into a perfect balance and harmony with each side of yourself. That's the left and the right side. The left side is the feminine side. The right side is the masculine side. You need to come into balance, because then the last card we get is energy healing. And again, he's got this super, super moon up there. Again, and arms are up, like I said, in that surrendered. Reveal to me what needs to come through me. Not, how can I do it? Not, why did this happen to me? Not, how come I can't have it? What is the only question you should be asking. And so, those are our cards. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to say. What a powerful message for us to have on this full moon Saturday. Super full moon Saturday, I should say. So let's see what the tarot have to say, because they always speak to me, especially during these amazing full moon times. All right, so the first card we get is the Six of Swords. And what this is telling me, again, swords represent air and thought. So what are your thoughts telling you? Are you coming into your greatness and goodness? Are you moving away from it? Again, here he's out in the water, that's where you are right now. Are you coming back to yourself? Are you fleeing, or are you coming into it? And I should tell you, I am in Chicago, in my hometown right now, visiting for my birthday, and I might be here for a little while. I will be moving about as I usually do for a little bit. I've got some appearances and things I'll be doing here in Chicago before heading back to the Sunshine State, which I really don't know when it'll be, but I'll know it'll be before it gets too cold. But I've got some bouncing around to do before that. And then we get the Hangman. I love that we got this card because, again, the Hangman insinuates 180 degrees. He's not upside down in pain. He's upside down seeing things from a different perspective. Where do you need to see things from a different perspective? Remember, I said it's not about the how and the why. It's about the what. And so that's why we got, and it's almost very much, had cards fall. And it's very much like the Apollo card. Again, his hand is up. And it's almost like even the Merlin card, his hand is up. So again, surrender, change of perspective. Sometimes the obstacle is the way, and sometimes the obstacle is what you need to overcome so you can get to where you need to be. So again, change in perspective. And then I'm so excited that we got this card. We got the High Priestess, which is all about intuition, your psychic sense, your inner wisdom. What is your inner wisdom telling you now? Pay attention. That's what this moon is saying. Pay attention. Again, this is the time of clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience, and clairvoyance. What is coming to you? Trust it. Accept it. Allow it. Don't push against it. Let it be. So that is our super moon version of your weekly inspiration. I did want to tell you about something that I am starting this week. It is called the Powwow Project, and it is your opportunity to have a powwow with me. You know, a powwow is a meeting, and what I'm using these powwow sessions for is to really help you with spiritual practice, spiritual principles, as well as prayer. This is not an intuitive session. This is about you connecting with you and me giving you the tools and the opportunity to do so. So each week I will pick 2 people to give a powwow session with, and all you have to do is, in 100 words or less, write to me what you need the session for. This is not about financial hardship. This is not an intuitive session. This is spiritual principles, practices, and prayer. So again, what do you need a powwow session with me for? Not why and why you can't pay for it. I don't need to know that. I need to know what you need it for. Where do you need spiritual guidance? Where do you need a spiritual practice, a spiritual principle, and a prayer? So go ahead and find out all the details on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. And if you don't want to post it on my Facebook page, you may send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. It starts this week. I'll be picking 2 people on Wednesday, and we'll have a whole week in order to have our 20-minute powwow. Again, if you want to check out any details, go ahead and find it on my website, www.tarotlifecoach.com. And I've got some really super cool things coming up. I'm looking at personality types and archetypes, and a soul stamp. That is my new project that will be coming up. What is your soul stamp? Because encoded in all of us is our destiny before we're born. So now I want to help you discover what is your destiny and what is all these different factors, your numerology, your sun sign, all these different factors that play up what is your soul stamp. So it's kind of like your thumbprint, your unique stamp. That is your soul stamp. And then something else that's very near and dear that I'm so excited to be launching is Project Pearl, and this is something that I'm so excited about. You'll be hearing a lot more about it. It is all about being positive, being powerful, being persistent, staying on the path, as well as being your bubbly, happy, exuberant self, and so many other wonderful things. So if you're interested in any of those things, go ahead and send me an email, and I'll let you know about those 2 things that will be starting very soon. Again, check out all the details for all of my different things on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com, and find me on Facebook, Tonya Melendez, Tarot Life Coach. I love connecting with all my beloveds, all my peeps, and you. So until next time, everybody, know that you are loved, you are light, and you are oh so blessed. Peace and blessings.